projects that I'm most proud of include Linda Isle, Newport Center, University Park, and Turtle Rock. I knew a little about shopping centers, and what was proposed by Welton Beckett was not something that I thought was correct. And a whole series of events occurred at that time with Beckett. Ray Watson would say, "Al, why don't you become involved in Newport Center?" I said, "I don't like the project." And they were proposing an enclosed mall, 2 parallel buildings, very, I thought not correct for Orange County and the coastal area. And I came into the office one morning and Ray said, "Did you hear the news?" And I said, "No, what news?" He said, "The chief designer for Welton Beckett, Bill Ecke, committed suicide." I said, "I did not hear this news, etc." But that gave me an opportunity to take over the project. So one Saturday I got Ray Watson, Al Auer, Robert Heffelfinger, and I cut out little cardboard squares, and we used the dining room table and had a Polaroid camera, and I laid out what I thought how the shopping center should look. And John Parker, who was an ally and in charge of leasing all of this space, agreed with me. So that's how Newport's Fashion Island developed. Then within the garage that I had converted, I had several architects that I hired part-time. Lou Angelikas, John Pulliam. And what we did is we developed the concept for Newport Center as a whole, with the high-rise buildings around it. People would come in and they would see these high-rise buildings around Fashion Island and they thought I was smoking something. But if you look at it today, it's exactly as we had developed in our models. And it is just, an opportunity that matured, and it was right on. I was very happy at the Irvine Company, and I don't think I could have gotten any better experience, opportunities. And I went to Europe with Ray Watson with a group, and Donald Bren was in this group with me. And I knew Donald Bren quite well. While I was in Europe, in Copenhagen, 2 gentlemen from General Electric approached me and asked whether I would be interested in joining GE, because GE wanted to look at large-scale development as an investment, new towns. And I told them I had no real interest at that time. I was very happy living in Laguna Beach. I had built a home, and by that time I had, I forget, 8 or 9 children. So I said no, and I didn't have an interest. And I came back to the ranch, and I thought everything was fine, and I ran into something that I totally unexpected. Ray Watson told me that Charles Thomas had not wanted to have a Hispanic giving so many speeches representing the Irvine Company in Orange County. I was a little bit stunned, and so Ray said that they were going to hire a white planner over me. It wouldn't affect my income or responsibility. And I was a little bit upset about it. And I said, "Ray, don't bother worrying about it. You know, this is politics. These individuals belong to the California Club. I know very well the prejudice that exists even towards Hispanics. And I said, fine, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. He left. I picked up the phone, called General Electric, and accepted a position where, of course, a very prestigious GE at that time was the 5th largest corporation in the world, and they doubled my salary, and they were very happy to have me join them, and it was a great opportunity. What that did for me is it put me more on a national scale reputation, working with GE. I had offices in New York, Kentucky. I opened up an office by the Los Angeles airport. I would spend time in Washington, and that led me to being recognized as an authority, if there's such a thing as authority on large-scale development in the U.S.